look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking about yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night long. I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to a favorite song. Walking on the street when you caught my eye. Something about the way you move. No, there ain't nobody like. There ain't nobody like. So
Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. It's May 27, 2026 and time about 6:10 p.m. Outside temperature is 82 Fahrenheit, which is 28 Celsius. And as I always mention that how crazy it is to driving in New York City, but today we're gonna have a little driving tour. So if you just joined, smash that like button, subscribe if you have not yet. And I'm starting my drive from Queens. This is Jamaica Hill. And yeah, as I say that I may not able to get back to you or your question, since I'm gonna be mostly focused on my driving. But time to time I will look into my chat and feel free to leave any comments and let's have a fun stream. This is how a typical Queens neighborhood looks like. Right now we are driving towards Flushing Meadows Corona Park, that direction. That's what I basically set on my GPS. So that's where we are heading for now. Hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. See all those beautiful houses here. It's quite amazing. Queens is amazing. The sun is literally in front of us. So right now, this particular street is Home Loan Street. Soon we're gonna drive past St. John's University. This is basically it. You can see the St. John's University campus on the left side. We are in that area. The roads are not quite okay on that section, So on the left, it is basically St. John's University. And right now I'm on Utopia Parkway. Outside it is super hot. I'm chilling inside, nice and cool, but 82? Wow, it's crazy. It feels like summer is already here. Alright, there we go. So far it's still quite okay to drive right now. Yeah, like Flushing Meadows Corona Park from my current location is like just 13 minutes, 1-3. But I'm just, I could even go there faster. I mean, I could take the highway, which we will, but I'm just driving through neighborhoods. Actually, I think I changed my mind. I'm not first going to the Flushing Meadows Corona Park. We're gonna go on a different direction. We're gonna go to Forest Hill. Yeah, let's do that. It's also pretty much the same timing. It still shows 13 minutes. So literally we're gonna ride back. Make sure no car is coming. And we're gonna take the Grand Central Parkway Service Road and then to probably Grand Central. Let's see. Does my location working? I don't know. Hold on. Let me pull it over. I think my location is not working. Now let me check it out right now. Yeah, the location is not working. Glad I pointed out. So I'll quickly fix it. By the meantime, just smash the like button. Glad I found it like in 12 minutes. That the location is not working. Alright. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Now it shows the right address, perhaps the neighborhood. Alright, let's keep it moving. Yeah, you gotta always be careful, especially all those emergency vehicle. You have to make the space for them. Again, on the right is St. John's. Alright, now we're gonna go to the Grand Central Parkway Service Road. Now this is Grand Central Parkway. Yeah, today we are doing a little bit of driving tour. Started from the Jamaica Hill in Queens, and now on our way to like Forest Hill. You see it says that 9 mile to RFK Bridge, only 13 minutes. So traffic is not that bad today. We'll take exit 15. Damn, son. Out of my face, please. Thank you, the mighty bull. If you wanna go to the Queens Boulevard, just keep right. We will drive on the Queens Boulevard, but a little later. We're gonna remain on this Union Turnpike. Actually, I could drive that way. It wasn't an issue. Because there are so many ways you can go to Forest Hill. And there we go. We got a little tiny traffic. They are quite a rush hour. See how this driver drive here? They're just freaking insane. They will like change lane, cut you off without like any sort of signals or anything. So don't get super surprised if you saw this kind of things. And sometimes some people gonna follow you too closely. Don't get surprised either. Oh wow, she's watering the plants. Yeah, it's super hot. I forget to water mine. When I will get home, I need to. Holy road, so many potholes, puddles. Look at all those road. Crazy road. Oh my goodness. Rip to my suspension. Next left will take you to the Jackie Robinson Parkway. But we are technically in Forest Hill, one of my favorite area. You see how beautiful the houses are here. I have a full video during the cherry blossom time and different season. Sometimes I just let people go because I don't have rush. They might have. So we are driving through Forest Hill. Well, technically Forest Hill Garden. Oh, what type of car it is. How tiny, look. Smart car. For those like who watch me, and sometimes I saw those crazy comments when they saw Times Square, they think that that's whole New York looks like it. No tree, nothing. But what do you say about this? Like, this is a paradise of greenery. A lot of bump, and makes sense. Aspen Avenue is next, this one, but we're gonna just riding through Forest Hill. Whatever direction our heart wants. Let's get lost. But we do have GPS, so we're never going to get lost. Speedfire, thanks for the sub. Sorry I cannot like engage with the comments a lot, but I appreciate everyone's support. Like, sub, super chat, super sticker, thank you for that. Truly appreciate that. Forest Hill Stadium is right there, not too far. They also have a Long Island Railroad. This is the Long Island Railroad station. This is a roundabout. And most of the roads here inside the Forest Hill Garden, they are private road. City private street sign. Soon we're gonna drive on Queens Boulevard, but I'm just showing you guys the neighborhood, the area before I do that, because if I on the Queens Boulevard, especially the main road, then it's gonna be like really difficult to like drive through. You cannot like turn from main road, you have to be on the service road. So yeah, I'm just showing you around here. This is one of my favorite neighborhood, but we do have a lot of them in Queens, like this beautiful. Like I didn't show you a lot in Jamaica Estates or Jamaica Hills. That area is also pretty like this. Then Forest Hill, we also have like Rosedale, some area Rosedale, I like it. Also Hollis, it's good. And then Melba, even better, like mansion style house, Whitestone, some area there, and so on. Queens is one of the biggest borough in New York City, and it has so many great neighborhoods. Another reason I like Forest Hill and the Forest Hill Gardens, because this is Spider-Man neighborhood. I'm gonna show you the exact intersection in Askin Avenue, that grocery thing. Okay, make sure no cars are here. Okay, when he can go, I can go. We're gonna drop past that intersection. Since we're on a light, people who are confused if I'm driving, yes, I'm the one who's driving, so enjoy. It's my car. I also have my ice cold water with me. Time to time I'm taking a sip. There are two types of stop sign. One is called four-way or always stop signs, means car from all four directions has to stop and whoever comes first will go first and following on. And there is just a stop sign. Usually you have to be full stop, and when it's safe to go, you have to go. So sometimes people got confused with like four-way or always stop sign versus just the stop sign. So this on the left, the grocery store, and this is the exact intersection you saw in the Spider-Man. Oh good, we got a red light, so I could show you Like this is the exact intersection. On the left there's a Charles, and this is Aspen Avenue and Austin Street intersection. This is the one you have seen. This is the one. Now we're gonna walk towards Manhattan via Queens Boulevard, and we're gonna take actually I think I'm going to drive on Roosevelt Island. Let's do that. So as I say that I don't have any specific plan. I'm just driving whatever direction I want. I have a full tank of gas. So just driving. So we are on Queens Boulevard. The sun will be in front of our face or on our face. That's okay. Actually, even I could take the highway, but I don't wanna take the highway. Then I have to like drive in a certain speed that viewers might think I'm like flying through. Just drive through Queens Boulevard. It'll take long, but you will get to see how many neighborhood I drove past. And Queens Boulevard, it's so relaxed right now, especially Manhattan bound traffic doesn't have a lot of, and so do in Queens bound traffic. I mean, it's quite free right now. And soon you will also get a cool views of Manhattan. Hopefully the sun is not bothering you guys too much, even though it's not that strong right now, but it might. Thank you everyone, and trust me, I'm not driving more than what I supposed to drive. I mean the speed, I'm even below that. Because it's a video, it might sound like I'm speeding, but I'm not. 19 seconds, and here is my cool water bottle right here. It's matching white. All right guys, keep it moving. Sometimes it's fun to do something different since I have time today and I don't feel like walking. I don't know. So I thought it might give you some wider perspective of some area and the streets of the city outside of Manhattan. We might ended up in Manhattan, so I wanted to make sure I started from Queens because it's my home borough. So the city speed limit is 25 and most of the highway is 50. And again, I do apologize, I'm not interacting with the chat a lot. And this is technically my daily commute. I usually take Queens Boulevard, so I know this street so well that I feel like I have overconfident that I could even drive if I'm in a blindfold. I can just drive by smelling. This is my daily commute. Well, at least when I get back home. I usually took Long Island Expressway on my way to Manhattan, but on my way home, I usually drive on Queens Boulevard. It's easier around that time. Yeah, you can call this a driving stream. Well, I do it a lot. I mean, I did it a lot in the like previous occasion. Even we did some really long road trip. We went to Pennsylvania. We went to like Sarasota Spring. I mean, technically we come back to Manhattan or to New York City from Sarasota Spring. So we did a lot, and we will do a lot. So this is kind of a demo for a lot of my new viewers, like what I'm gonna do. So in the summer, I will take you guys for so many road trip. And speaking of the views, look straight ahead. You can see the views of Manhattan. It's super amazing from here. It's a bit like gloomy right now because of the sun, but there it is. I wouldn't say gloomy, it's like hazy. So we'll do a lot of road trips coming up. A lot. That's my plan. Thank you. Glad you guys are enjoying my narration because I want to explain things. This is Queens Boulevard and 65 Road. It is Rego Park. I mean, the area I'm driving past, technically it's Rego Park. And Queens Center or Queens Mall, it's not too far away. Actually, Queens Center is right there on the right. I know a lot of my viewers, they have used to live in this kind of neighborhood I'm driving past, so it might be brought back a lot of memories. And on the left side, everything, it's apartments. Like there are so many apartments. Since we're gonna remain on Queens Boulevard, we are heading towards Elmhurst. We're gonna drive past Elmhurst, then Sunnyside, Woodside, then Sunnyside, and then Long Island City. So many neighborhoods we're gonna cross. And maybe I'm gonna also like use Queensboro Bridge, upper level, to go to Manhattan. So you will get to see some amazing views during sunset. So that's the plan. That's my plan. But for now, we're gonna stay on Queens Boulevard. As I said, I could take the expressway, but I don't want to. Because it's more chill driving here. As I said, they have a lot of camera here, so usually people don't always do reckless driving. Hopefully the sun is not bothering you guys too much. It's out of my hand. Damn it, I told you that those potholes and puddles, crazy in New York City right now. see a Long Island Railroad train passing and also another train behind it. It's kind of far, but I can see it from my eyes. So this is Elmhurst. Yeah, it is definitely a different views and a vibes compared to what you see every day. As I mentioned, that Manhattan is totally different compared to outer boroughs. Every borough has its own charm, but since I live in Queens, I always love Queens, and Queens is also different neighborhood, different vibes. See, another Long Island Railroad train is passing. We time it right. Very good, the train. And that's a train, other train I talked about. Also Long Island Railroad line, but it's probably a cargo train. Also straight ahead I can see right now the JP Morgan and Chase. Of course, glad you guys are enjoying it. By dropping your like button if you want to ride with me. If you don't want to ride with me, don't like it. Like is basically a way to let me know, hey, let me in. I can't even tell how many people are watching right now, but I hope I fit everyone on my car. Even though this is a 5-seater car. Technically we are heading towards Woodside. Oh, I just passed you. Now I can see Empire State Building. So this is Queens Boulevard. It's a main road. They do have service road. So if you want to make a left or right turn, you had to be on the service road. From the main road, you cannot do that. Soon you will start like seeing 7 train line after I cross Roosevelt Avenue. Woodside, Sunnyside area. Oh, there is a Key Food on the left. Calvary Cemetery is on the left. I'm driving. I'm not riding. I'm driving. So, hello. We'll get up Queens Boulevard pretty soon. Because I'm on my way to Roosevelt Island. This side is much better with sun. See? My speed is 24. That's the 7 train line straight ahead. Oh, this is 7 train. So 7 train is passing. So this is 7 train line. 46th Street. They are doing some sort of work, so there is no Manhattan bound train stop here. They are making a elevator here. So do 33rd. Bites and Butter. It's a cafe. See the 7 train. It's a quite a view. I love this. Very picturesque. Yeah, we are in Sunnyside. I can already see every building on the east side on Manhattan from here, just across the river. And we are crossing 40th Street Station. This station has a great views like Queensboro Plaza. In 3 blocks we'll make a turn, so hopefully that sun will not gonna bother us much. Oh, it's getting intense now. Come on, sunny. It's sunny side gets sunny. Empire State Building is looking at us. AMP. Now we will see a lot of yellow cab garage here. There used to be more, but only few left. See parked yellow cab here. Dial 7, taxi leasing, so all these are taxi garage. Long Island City used to have a lot, but not too much now. Like so many taxi throughout this particular area parked. Driver wanted Lisa cab today. And there is quite a view on the left. Cannot show you because I cannot move my camera. All the buildings in Long Island, Long Island City. So we are driving to Roosevelt Island. Unfortunately, today we will not do the tram ride, but we're gonna drive through. I will show you another way how you can get to Roosevelt Island. This area has a lot of new development, and the train line you will see ahead of us, it's basically N&W line, goes to Astoria. So this area technically is a part of Dutch Kills. So in this area you will also find few hotels too. So this train line is for basically N&W train. more yellow cab because yellow cab garage, and in general they have a lot of garage in this part of the Queens. It's 7, so we can make turn. You see here it says 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. You cannot turn Monday through Friday, left turn I mean, but it's already way past 7, so I can do it. It's basically a train line, NNW train. So I'm gonna make a left on 37. The only problem, this road is quite bad. Holy cow. Slightly bumpy ride. Oh, look at that huge pothole. Holy moly. Regina, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, one day we'll do a drive to Staten Island. I don't think so I will be able to do it today because it's already too late. By the time we will get there, it would be dark. So not today, we're not going to drive to Staten Island, but someday I will do a drive through Staten Island. Only in Staten Island. How about that? We'll do it. We'll try it. Oh boy. Yeah, sorry, we are getting some turbulence. Crossing 21st Street. It's like New York City has too many roads and too many cars, so it's not possible to fix every road at once. So maybe this road will be fixed today, and the very next road gonna be get broken. So this is how it works. There are all sort of transportations like bus, truck, cars, van, cycle. So also, as I said, sometimes when it's like super rainy, you saw some part of the Queens or some part of Brooklyn or some part New York City got flooded. Look at this stupid driver. See? Because New York City sewer system is quite old and they can only handle 1.75 inch of rain per hour. So beyond that, if it's like more than 1.75 inch of rain, the sewer system can't handle it, so temporarily it's got flooded. And it's impossible to change every infrastructure here to fix that. So if you want to drive in New York City, you have to have a lot of patience, as much as you can hold it. It's not always possible to hold it, but you have to. So we're gonna now, oh, there's a light. We're gonna make a left on the Roosevelt Island Bridge. Okay, we have 5 seconds, good amount of time. So this is the bridge that connects Roosevelt Island with Queens. So Roosevelt Island is technically part of Manhattan, even though it's a separate island. So this is how from Queens you can even walk through this bridge to Roosevelt Island. You can bike. So this is the bridge. And it's a very sucky road. Turbulence again. Lot of patch on the street. Now this bridge, this is basically the trickiest part. You can walk inside this garage and take the stairs down, or you can just walk on the side. Sometimes I saw some people do it, which I don't recommend. So we are technically in Manhattan now. We're gonna drive towards north direction. Driving towards the lighthouse. So yeah, gonna do a little driving through the island, especially these are the sections that I don't come often. Or you get to see often. So on my right, the whole building you are looking at, it's a parking garage, even few floor underneath, I mean underground. Because if everyone parked in the street, there will be no street left for walking. Even if no one is here, you have to slow down and stop if it's needed on a stop sign. I just drove past a community garden. Means this is a type of garden. It is available in every borough. Means you can get a piece of land on that community garden and you can grow stuff. And then you can share with your fellow gardener. So we're gonna make a left turn here because we're not gonna, oh shoot, we drove into the hospital. We have to make a turn here. This is a beautiful place. That's the East River right now. I see the Astoria ferry coming from East 90th Street. So we have to make a U-turn here. Wrong place. So we will go inside this parking lot and we'll come out. Oh man. So it's not too much space to drive in the island. Okay. Hold on, let me put my next address to our next destination. All right, let's go. Wrong way? Damn it. Don't wanna go wrong way. We'll do things in the right way. So those are the buildings in Upper East Side. And giant potholes. So pretty much you can walk around everywhere in the island, north to south, but you cannot like drive everywhere you want. They have specific road where you can drive, or there is no road to drive. Does it make sense? Hello, Cybertruck. And this is the red bus, which is totally free. So now we are looking towards Queens again. And I see Costco. On the left, if you're looking at that structure, that's Costco. And that's the bridge we just took to come here. See, this is the building I was mentioning earlier, the parking garage. Now we are driving towards south of the island before I leave the island. So again, this red bus, if you are in the island and if you see it, just hop in. It's totally free. And here, so many stop signs. It's the stop island. And you can see finding a street parking, forget about that. Now you will see the Roosevelt Island tram, the tram station. Now this area will be looking quite familiar to a lot of you guys. You can see the bridge because when I explore this area, I walk past it so many times. So that's the bridge we're gonna take to Manhattan. I have a plan to take it on an upper level, so let's see. So this is the Roosevelt Island tram station. This is where we take the tram, and you'll see the ferry terminal, which is right here. This right here is the ferry terminal. You can take the ferry if you like. It's right here. So many ways, and they have a subway station too. Far away you can see the views of Center Boulevard, which is in Queens, Long Island City area. And Cornell Tech is on the right. The old name for this island was Welfare Island. So we're gonna out of this island soon. We made pretty much our whole a lap of this island. Now this area is basically the cherry blossom area. Like this is where all the cherry trees are. I mean, throughout the island they have cherry tree, but this is basically the most amount of cherry trees. And an entrance to the Fort Freedom Park. Oh, that's the tram. Look, the tram. I think the car in front of me is looking for parking. So this guy saw the car like turn on its engine, so it's right here to check. Hey, are you living? I need a parking, bro. So now you will see the train station. So I always recommend to not come here with a car unless you have someone can drive and can sit on your car, and if needed, that person can move the car back and forth. This is basically the subway station, aka train station. F train on the weekends, M train on the weekdays. No, I'm not in the bus. I'm driving my own car. Bus will not give you this luxury. Q102 bus also comes to Roosevelt Island. This is Q102 bus. Now we're gonna drive to Manhattan via Queensboro Bridge. Road signs are not clear, especially those are on the street. Like markings, road markings are not clear here at all. It's so hard to understand where is that white line is. They need to work on this thing. So to this road. Okay, now we're gonna get off this island. Hope you guys had seen enough. We have been like driving through so many places, like started from Queens, Jamaica's Hills, and then here in Roosevelt. Okay, goodbye island. I'll see you when I'm gonna walk again. And sun is much better now. Hopefully we'll have a good views from the bridge. When you walk, you also gonna watch out for bikers, and when you drive, you also have to watch out for bikers. So it's always watch out for them. See, that truck just ran a red light. Crazy. Caught on 4K camera. So on my left it's a housing. Now this is 21st Street. We got a bus lane now. That is crazy. More yellow cab garage, car wash, everything. I still have 133 miles on my car, so we can go to upstate. Enough gas. I want to take the upper roadway, that's why I'm here. There are several ways, but this is easier compared to where I was. Okay. Doo, 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 doo. Again, thank you everyone for joining in. We are doing a driving tour today, and that's why I'm not interacting, or I cannot interacting with the chat. I want to fully focus of where am I heading. Don't want to get distracted. See, the sign says at Koch Queensboro Bridge, upper roadway. If I want to go to lower roadway, I need to make a left, or I have to make a left. But we are taking the upper roadway. That's the sign. Here we go. Get ready. Fasten your seatbelt for one of the most breathtaking views. I have always showed you how I cross the bridge with that perspective. Now we will have a different perspective. Get ready for that. It's gonna be an awesome views. It's already start looking quite phenomenal. All these new developments. You can see the beautiful moon, the Silver Cup sign on the left. That's why one of my favorite bridge is this. One of my. Right time, sun is setting. Woohoo! Just ignore slight turbulence. It's none of my fault. It's the road fault. There we go, guys. Oh my goodness. Look at it. The sun. Hope you guys have enjoyed these views. So if you want to go to the FDR, you have to make a right here, but we're gonna drive in the city. That's why we're gonna make a left. Now we have to make a left turn here. And of course, we have to drive through the crazy square. It's like 15 minutes of drive from here. Usually you can walk, sorry, I keep saying walk. You can drive straight before, but they have changed the rule. Now 2 lane making left here. Only 1 lane is going straight. Before it was a different sign. So the GPS is not updated. So not always rely on GPS because there are so many like rules and street sign that have changed but not updated on GPS. And this is one of the example. So always like look the sign on the street, not do what the GPS is saying. And now this is the most challenging part of the whole driving through Manhattan. It's craziness. It's craziness and it just not it's supposed to be. I think I'm gonna make a left turn here. It's better. Don't wanna go through the traffic. And this is the tram station. Always be careful for the pedestrians. Let them go first. Even if they are walking in the middle, because it's their turn, let them walk. I hope now you were happy. A lot of you were waiting to see Manhattan. So this is a totally unique and different perspective. And this is how I drive. I'm not like doing anything special. This is how I drive. I always try to be calm and always try to be relaxed while I'm driving. I don't get triggered by anything. So we're gonna make a left here on Lexington. Since I don't have to walk, I can like make video longer. See, Lexington Avenue is quite empty. Quite empty. When you are in the center of the street, it's a totally unique experience in Manhattan. Like the views are totally changed. When I walk on a sidewalk in this same street, same very street I walked over and over and over, that's a totally different views. So see, the views from the center is quite enjoyable and quite entertaining. '57 now. This is the 57th Street, the Billionaires Row. I'm so happy I picked a day or picked a time when Manhattan is not that crazy busy or a crazy rush. So I can drive relaxedly. Glad to hear that video and audio is both flawless. It was just slightly misunderstanding, confusion, that I thought I have turned on the location. So first 12 minutes of the video, even though I was in Queens, it was showing Manhattan. But luckily I found it out in pretty fast, and then I pulled over and like changed. See how different it is when you are in the middle of the street and looking at all the views. So I'm your host, perhaps your driver for the video. Now we're gonna make a left on 5th Avenue. Yeah, boss, thank you so much for being very slow and let me go. I think I will make a left in very immediate street because I wanna drive down on 7th. That would be a better choice. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make right soon. Come on, go, go, driver, go. Yeah, here. This is the Peninsula Hotel. Trying to make a right here. Sorry if I said left. See, these are the same streets, so familiar, right? But a totally different vibes. And I can feel those people who are crossing, and you can feel how it feels like when you are on a driving seat. I'm walking here, but you cannot say I'm driving here, out of my way. You gotta let them walk. So we are basically crossing 6th Ave right now. And all the garbage, look at on the right. You see, throughout the video, I haven't honked for a single time. Should we honk? So, this is the proof. You can definitely drive without honking. But should we should we honk for fun? I don't want to do it, to honk at people for no reason. Even though there were so many times I could have legally honked, there were like a reckless driver cut me off a few times, but it's okay. It's nothing personal. They will go their way, I'm gonna go my way. Everything we're gonna forget. But you guys can beep the like button if you haven't yet. Sixth and a Half Avenue. Got a stop sign. Let me see. Okay, here we're gonna make a left. Make sure no cyclist is coming. So this is how it feels like driving through Times Square. Look at this. Now look at this again. We stopped in the right time. Perfect timing for a red light. It couldn't be better than this. It could not get better than this. And Alicia Keys. Hold on, let me roll my window down. New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. That's enough, Alicia. People heard you enough. After this, I have another surprise for you. I'm going to drive to Brooklyn Bridge. I'm gonna go that direction. Oops. That's not I'm walking here. That's a pure nonsense. See? How does it feels like when you are in a driving seat and when someone like randomly crossing the street? Look. So you gotta watch out for them. Because if you hit them, it's your fault. It's not their fault. Even though they weren't doing legal thing. Look at this. That's why driving is not that easy. And you have to like be vigilant a couple of blocks ahead of you here in Manhattan. I'm gonna take the FDR. That's where I'm heading right now. Heading towards FDR. So we have to go to all the way to the east side. But thank you again for making it 600 likes. I appreciate that. We are making a left here. So, to be extra cautious for things, people, bikes. Thank you so much, Beth. I appreciate that. A little gas money. Thank you, Beth. Appreciate your contribution. Thank you. Thank you. But as I said, I'm super happy and not too surprised because this is not a rush hour. So I picked a time and we have longer days. So I'm able to drive through Manhattan hassle-free, but this is not how it is, especially if you're driving in the morning rush hour or the afternoon rush hour. This is not how it is. It's right now 8 o'clock. Even though a lot of sunlight outside, because we have a longer daytime, it's 8 o'clock. In a winter time, this is pretty much a midnight. crossing Park Avenue. So this is Lexington Avenue. I don't know if I will able to turn on the FM because I don't know if that will be copyrighted. So I'm not too sure about that. I need to do some more research on FM that might be copyrighted. So I don't want to take risk. And later I have to mute everything, you understand? So I don't want to take that risk. Oh, this is 34th Street. You will see a huge Dalmatian dog holding a taxi. Thank you, Martha. Appreciate your donation. Thank you, Martha. The particular route I'm taking on FDR, another great views are waiting for you guys, so hang tight. Holy Lord, what the heck he's doing? The way he's reversing the car, almost hit a car behind me. Is he blind or something? Well, the way his car wrapped with dark tinted window, I don't know if he's able to see anything at all. See, what are they doing? All these people, it's a 2-lane road. They're on a wrong lane and then causing problem for others. But this bus lane only 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday. But not all the bus lanes are same. Some bus lanes are always. Come on, it's a green light. So here, look on the right. Oh shoot, that freaking trees. The dog and the taxi cab. And look, it's my turn, my light, but what can I do? They're always in the wrong place. Okay, we are on the FDR right now. Yes, some people are using the old yellow or old style white number plate, Okay, we are on FDR. We have to like speed it up a little bit. Trust me, I'm still not flying. So we are off to the Brooklyn Bridge because I'm gonna go home via BQE. I just gonna cross the Brooklyn Bridge. Holy Lord, all those things are basically bad road. And I don't know if you can see the views on the left. It's quite fascinating. As I said, for the video, I'm trying my best to pick a route that is like not gonna make you bored. And other favorite views of mine are already start getting visible. This is Williamsburg Bridge, the one you are looking at right now. I don't want to be on the passing lane. When I'm not in rush, because middle lane is always the best. Williamsburg Bridge. Before you ask, you are welcome. These are all the tricky spots. The cars, this car is stopping here, probably has some issue. When cars try to merge on the FDR, those are some really tricky situation, because a lot of time, if they're not like familiar with the road, they cannot match the speed. This is the views I'm talking about. Look at it, the Manhattan Bridge, the Fiji views. This is another favorite views of mine. That's why I took this route. This is Manhattan Bridge. Ooh, Bobby. Who is Bobby? But we are taking the exit here to Brooklyn Bridge, Manhattan Civic Center, exit 2. Damn. I should like take that other sign. Just took a wrong street. Now we have to basically drive it around a bit. So we just took a wrong exit. But no worries, I got you. It's right here, like 2 minutes of difference. Can you see the One World Trade Center? I think I'm going to be on the Brooklyn Heights, and then that's gonna be pretty much our last stop for the video. We are on Brooklyn Bridge, guys. Here is another tricky spot. Gotta be careful merging. Okay, we are on the Brooklyn Bridge. Maybe slight traffic, I don't know. See a lot of people are walking on the bridge. So we covered 3 boroughs in one video. We started from Queens, then we were in Manhattan, and now we are going to Brooklyn. So 3 boroughs in one video. And we had enough time, perhaps daylights, to did that. Yep, Tillery Street has some traffic, but we are not going to that Tillery Street. We are gonna take this Cadman Plaza exit. See a shortcut. Look at that car right there. Look at this one. See? Stupid. It's stupid cars. Trust me, they are not stupid. They just act like one. Yeah, you can see the Olympia. We're gonna drive through the Brooklyn Heights slightly. Let me see, let me find a good spot. So this is Henry Street. Not Henry Cruel, but Henry Street. See, it's getting quite dark here because of all the trees and things. Also so calm and quiet. Just need to find a sweet spot to call it a night. I think we can do it here. Montague Street, Montague, and that's a Haagen-Dazs. Should stop and grab some Haagen-Dazs. That's the first ever Haagen-Dazs store because Haagen-Dazs brand start from right here, and that's their very first store. I just drove past. I think here I can safely call it a night because I don't want to like go through that garbage truck. So thank you so much everyone. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Again, sorry I couldn't able to like greet a lot of people individually, but again, thank you so much for watching, and if you have enjoyed this too, smash the like button, subscribe if you have not yet, and if you're watching on Twitch, feel free to follow. And all that said, always stay safe, stay positive, and keep exploring New York City with me. Have a wonderful night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.